so cute in here. Oh my god! This is our second night in Bangkok. Well, we're leaving now for Phuket. We're having breakfast. Very, very good. Samala Hotel gets down for breakfast. So we're heading to the airport to fly to Phuket. Here's the airport road. On our way to Phuket. The Coral Lounge in the Bangkok airport just might be my new favorite lounge because look how stunning it is. And you can get massages. We're trying to get a cute cocktail. We shall see which one we should get. They have mocktails. Well, a butterbeer. Yeah, everything's free.
Wait, including the water side?
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm putting you on to the finer life. The finer things in life. Cute.
No, seriously. I thought she'd be done by now, but I love the content.
This was the front desk ladies making our cocktails. Cheers! After Kendall and Desiree got their massages, it was time for Amma and I's turn. I've never had fruit punch Fanta, so this will be my first time trying fruit punch Fanta. I haven't had strawberry Fanta in so long, so I'm also excited to try that. So shout out to the Coral Lounge. If you do go to the lounge, beware that you will have to throw away those drinks before the second security. Difference between...
Oh, LOL, yeah, please.
We flew Thai Air Asia, and aside from the really tight seats, it wasn't a bad ride, and it was a pretty short flight anyway.
Wait, no. Get the first class. Get the first class.
Oh, sorry. Not the Gucci rug. Made it to our Airbnb. It's so cute in here. Oh my god. This is so pretty. This is the kitchen. Super cute. And you can have a view of the pool. And then here's the living room. This villa had 4 bedrooms. One of the bedrooms was outside. That was my room. It was a super, super cute Airbnb, and the hosts themselves were extremely accommodating and hospitable. Highly recommend this one.
And it's tough. Oh my god. It's tough, like deep enough.
Nah. So we're here at Mix Mall, which is close to our Airbnb. Hopefully we find some things, interesting things to buy and eat. We have so many snacks. It's the Milo for me. The area that we stayed in the south of Phuket was called Rawai, and this was like the little shopping center area. It had a very chill and calming atmosphere. Later that evening, we went to Black Ginger, which Desiree found and recommended. We're on our way to dinner at the Black Ginger. So we headed over. It was a very upscale vibe, and you had to take a golf cart and a raft ride to get to the restaurant. Finally, it was our turn, and it honestly was a very interesting feeling. We're on our way to the dinner. We have to take the boat. We were just watching this man just do his thing and just pull us across the river. A few minutes later, we were at the steps of the restaurant, and it was a very elegant but dark and upscale vibe. Everybody's been talking about it. It sounds familiar. After taking a look at the drink menu, we got ourselves a couple cocktails. We didn't love one of them. Amma and I had to switch ours out for something sweeter. But the food absolutely did not disappoint. I mean, can you see all these wonderful dishes? They literally were just as good as they looked. So flavorful. You could taste literally every ingredient that was put into these dishes. You could taste the coconut, the pork, the everything. This soup that tasted like coconut was everything. And don't get me started on the desserts. The desserts were also very delicious, very different, but tasty. Before our elephant feeding and washing experience, we decided to stop by Coco's Nai Harn Cafe for breakfast.
I know you got my fingers trying to get my own food. Okay.
The owners do this really cute thing where they ask you if you want to be on their Polaroid wall, and we definitely got a lot of Polaroids taken that day. Then we got picked up and taken to our elephant experience. Here's a little kitty that was on the grounds of the elephant sanctuary. We went to the Elephant Jungle Sanctuary, and we read that they were a very ethical elephant sanctuary, which is why we chose them. The Jungle Sanctuary taught us a lot about the stories of these rescued elephants, and they also have another branch in Chiang Mai, but we were in Phuket, so we went to the Phuket one. The elephants were so beautiful. They were Asian elephants. Here's me feeding one of them, but we got to feed a lot of them. This is Kendall feeding the elephants. Don't worry, Kendall, we get in the contents. Crazy.
Yeah, there you go. Get that pumpkin integrated.
Come on now.
You're not trying to use 2 hands?
That was so good.
Like, I already know these girls. They were okay.
Can't see.
Put your hand in there.
During our experience, we made a friend who was from the UK, and this was him working on using the elephant's waste products to create paper.
Okay, if the sun's strong like this is in this morning that it depend on the weather as well. If rain a lot, it's take a couple days. Yeah, and these papers, some of them are broken, cannot use. Okay, but when we have a lot of paper, we send to the factory in the north of Thailand where the project started to make it flat. Okay. And 1, 2, 3. Yeah, welcome everybody to Elephant Jungle Sanctuary. Okay, cheers. I told you.
We were all in shock about the paper cup because we had just been drinking from paper cups throughout the day.
Okay, just would like to impress you.
They're putting mud on the elephant showering. We also learned to make pad thai at the end of the experience. Doing our spa day, which has turned into a spa night, and at the Ton Mai Spa, and we've heard a lot of good reviews about it, and it seemed really nice, so we're checking it out.
Yeah, it's looking. Hold on, can y'all hear me? It looks really nice. I'm excited. If it's anything like the massage in the airport, well, a little less rough.
That massage was a
little less rough, but if it's anything like that, I think I'm gonna love it.
Okay, I'm excited too. So this should be good. So nice in here. Although walk-ins are welcome, they couldn't service all 4 of us at the same time, so they suggested we come back after putting our names down. Michelin star. This is our dinner for the night. Oh, we're right on the ocean. That's so nice. They served a bunch of different fares. They served American fare, Mediterranean fare, Thai fare. They just did it all. So I would recommend going to Rock Salt for dinner.
Pita and a salad. It's very nice.
Once we got back to the Ton Mai Spa, we changed into our robes and got our massages. I didn't love the herbal therapy massage, but I would go back for a traditional aromatherapy massage. After swimming a bit in Long Bay, we then went to Maya Bay on another island, but we couldn't swim in the water, I think to protect the natural habitat, and for good reason, because I saw so much litter and trash in the water. You can see it there, and it was just very disappointing to see. So we made it to Maya Bay. We just can't swim. The landscape was still incredible to see, so everybody, of course, still got their pictures, and so did we. Part of the tour was getting to look at monkeys on Monkey Island from the boat, and they were just very, rambunctious little creatures. After that, we stopped for lunch, and nearby the lunch place were all these souvenir shops, so we took a look there as well. We needed to go shopping for our lily pad photos dresses, so we decided to go to the Central Phuket Mall, which wasn't too far from our Airbnb, and there was a lot in there. This was the pink bathroom and a koi pond. At the last minute, we found dresses for the lily pad, but it was getting to 11 p.m. and we hadn't had dinner, so we quickly dashed to this place called Three Monkeys. Online, they said they were open, but when we got there, they told us they were closed, so we were heading back to our taxi until they said, no, you guys can come back. We'll just serve you guys really, really quickly. Our group has this theory that they may have let us in because they saw Amma vlogging with her vlog camera, but either way, I'm just happy we didn't starve that night. And it just was a very beautiful restaurant. They designed it very aesthetically pleasing to make it feel like you're in the jungle, and I think they did a great job at decorating it. And to top it all off, the food was incredible. It was so worth, the drive in the rain to get some food. We are at Madiba Cafe to do our photos, but we're not sure if we can do it today, so we'll see. The reason we weren't sure if we would do our photos that day was because it was cloudy and a little bit rainy, but we got lucky and the sun came out for us. So it was a first come, first serve service, but I love that they have a cafe so that you can get food while you wait for your turn to do your drone photo shoot. We weren't so keen on the food. I think the food could have been better, but once it was finally my turn for my drone photo shoot, this is how it turned out. After the drone photo shoot, we made our way to the Yona Beach Club. We're on our way to the Yona Beach Club. We're walking. This should be a good time for the floating beach club. Floating is the operative word.
Floating is so operative.
After we waited a few minutes with our welcome drinks, the shuttle boat then came for us to take us to the Yona Beach Club in the middle of the ocean. Heading to our cabana. Thank you. Cheers, ladies. Cheers.
good. I think this is a good color, you know?
Finally trying some Thai tea on Bangla Road. And it's so good.
Okay.
Yes, we finally got some good Thai tea. We had heard so many stories about how crazy Bangla Road could get, and it definitely was chaotic, but you do have to walk around a little bit to kind of find your vibe. This club in particular was more of like an EDM club, not our favorite, but we ended up finding a very small bar that was like, you know, they had great service. The DJ was playing hits after hits, like I'm talking Afro beats, R&B, like we were having a time. So we got to end our last night in Phuket with a little bit of excitement, but we flew back to Bangkok for our last night so we could fly out of Bangkok back home, and we went to the Terminal 21 Mall and ate at this restaurant. The food was really good, and we were just, you know, exploring Bangkok one last night. We saw this one lit up street, so we decided to just walk down and see what the action was about. But then we ended up just strolling around, and I got some more mango sticky rice. I think I've had it about 3 times at this point on the trip, but it was good every single time. Like, I love mango sticky rice.
Thank you.
Here's a close-up of it. We're at the weekend market, Chatuchak. As we were shopping in the market, we decided to stop for some more Thai tea. Again, this wasn't the best. I think the best Thai tea we had was on Bangla Road. And just outside of the market, there was a street food vendor. So we're at the airport, and we just got talked about or stared at by a whole bunch of, I don't know, other tourists.
Are they tourists?
I don't know if they're locals or tourists, but they are so fascinated by our hair that they had a whole group look at us and touch Mama's hair.
They're like,
I had to pull away her hair from the lady's hand. Like, it was crazy.
why was she touching me?
Right. Like, we don't know you. So after that interesting ordeal, but also uncomfortable ordeal, we made it on the plane. And as you can see, because we flew Emirates, we can watch the cameras all around the plane as we take off and during the flight as well. We had mango sticky rice as the dessert, of course, and some more of their chocolates. Forgot to mention that I went back to the Bangkok Mall to get my nails done for a second time. We had a great trip to Thailand other than going home sick, but I can't wait to go back and explore more parts of Thailand.